Hiya. So I am out in the garden and I think it's about 7:30 in the morning, and I've decided that I'm going to transplant my little Lobelia. They're getting quite crowded now and I don't want them to start struggling. One of the wee pots of them look like they look like the growth's a little bit stunted, but the other one, they're all looking amazing. So I want them to stay that way. So I am going to transplant them into these wee pots. And I was watching a video on YouTube by a man, I can't remember his name, I'll try and remember and put it in the description. And he seems very experienced, and he was planting them on in like little clumps, like maybe 2 or 3. So I think I'll probably try that. And I'm going to, I've already washed all of these out, so they've all had a good rinse. There's nothing lurking in them. And I'm going to use multi-purpose compost that's suitable for pots and containers. The one that I have is it's not too chunky, so it should be really good. I'll just lie these out. And actually the Lobelia, because we're still, what are we today? I think we're the 9th of February. So really it's far too early to be putting them outside or anything. So I'm going to keep them inside under my wee grow light, and hopefully that'll keep them nice and healthy. I'm so excited for growing these because I just love them. I think they're the most gorgeous little plants. I had a few last year, and I made the mistake of putting 3 into a pot with an echinacea, and the echinacea is fairly young because the previous year was when I had grown it from seed, and it had started coming up really nicely, but then the Lobelia just overtook it, which it was really nice, but I thought they'd complement each other and they didn't. Maybe if I'd only put 1 in it would have been okay, but I didn't even regret my decision in a way because it was so beautiful. I'm going to leave it like that just now, but what I am going to do is take this into my house, because the Lobelia has been in the house and under grow lights. I don't want to shock it with this freezing cold compost, so I'm going to take this in and let it maybe sit at room temperature for a couple of hours before I actually plant them up. And by the way, no shame here, but I'm out in my pyjamas. Thank goodness we have a big high fence and nobody can see me. Right, so I'm going to take this in, let it sit for a couple of hours like I said, and then we'll get the Lobelia put into them. Right, so this compost and these pots, they've been in the house now for a couple of hours, just letting the compost get to the same sort of temperature as what's here, because these have been inside. Now these were planted on the 30th of December. I got quite an early start on them because apparently they stay really tiny for quite a while, so I thought it would be a good idea. Now I'm going to tip these out. See how they're doing. Oh, and now here's Nico here to have a wee nosy. Come on. Right. So I'm going to just put like a wee bunch in each one just in case any don't make it. Which, knowing me, there's probably a good chance. So I'm just making a little hole with my finger and popping that wee. That's looking better now. takes a wee minute to get into the swing of things, doesn't it? Hey bud, it does so, it takes time. I don't know if it's maybe a wee bit early to be doing this, it's just that because they were getting so crowded, I've just thought it'd be a good idea to give them a wee bit more space before they get too tangled up with each other. Oh. Oops. This is really finicky. Ugh. It's got a long root, that one, look. I don't know if you can see that, look. So pop that in this way. I'm just going to carry on until they're done. Hey! You don't have to fight, boys. Right, that's them all potted on, apart from that pot there. I'm just going to leave that for the moment because these were bigger and it was hard enough. So I'll see if these wee ones get a wee bit more size on them. Hopefully they will. But that's them all done. Hopefully I haven't damaged them. It was really, really hard to get them in there, so hopefully I get loads of plants. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've ended up finding these wee polystyrene blocks that were in the grow light box. So I've sat them on there now just to get the wee tiny plants a bit closer to the light. So I think that should hopefully bring them on quite well. And there's a bit of heat from the radiator underneath. This is sitting in a radiator cabinet. So, oh, actually, do you want to see? This is my Lysianthus. Now, I think I started them on the same time, like the end of December. And they're getting there. I know that these stay tiny for the longest time, so here's hoping. Anyway, bye for now.